Tonight on the Twisted 10, you're going to hear 10 songs that you know by heart. However, you may not know their unusual inspirations. So we dig deep tonight in finding the top 10 unusual inspirations to famous songs. And I get Ron to dance on this episode of The Twisted 10. Oh, welcome to another episode of The Twisted 10.
What's up, guys?
It doesn't sound like I took a big shit when I just started that. My bad. Didn't mean for that to happen.
You took a tough poo.
I did take a tough poo. Oh, I'm going to lose that Discord member pretty quick if you make fun of his name, Ron.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm Adam. I am your host tonight. Let's start it off right off of the bat. Welcome to The Twisted 10. Sitting across from me over on the Manton in the studio.
I am back in studio, feeling like $1,000,000.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good too.
It's
My
Josh.
family was sick earlier this week, and yeah, it's all right. We're getting there.
It's all right. It's good we push back. It's all right. Kids are in bed and on the other side of a wall. Don't worry about it.
And the man with no sex life now because of an injury we're going to hear about.
That's right. I'm the one-armed man who did not kill Dr. Kimball's wife, Ron.
I don't get that reference, Dr. Kimball.
The Fugitive?
No, never.
You've never heard of the show or the movie The
I
Fugitive?
must have seen the movie when I was younger, but I don't remember. Must not have been that good of a movie. Or
That was
my
like,
memory.
Forget it. I'm not even getting it. I can't even talk to you right now.
That was amazing. I never get to see that from the outside.
Yeah, that's right, because usually you're like, no idea. Fugitive, no clue.
Tonight is my list, but we've got a couple of things to cover before we get into that list. I'm just going to put it out there right off the bat. If you're a new listener coming to us off of last week's Ron's episode, the top 10 Star Trek The Next Generation episodes, which we thought would either flounder or what's another F word for succeed?
Fucking awesome.
But there you go. Or be fucking awesome. Welcome to the show.
It's got some mixed reviews from what I hear.
Mixed reviews is an understatement. No, we appreciate all the new listeners coming to the show. Twisted 10 is a fun, topical, each week a show, a host, or a guest host. With some weeks we have people come in from outside the normal hosting cast, brings you a unique top 10 list on whatever the hell the topic that they want to bring for that week is. So we've been all over the world, and this is one of those lists that is very niche and very specific in a topic, and we did a little bit of outreach for that particular list. Like I did a Sublime list not too long ago. I didn't even think to go put it in anywhere in social media, but we did a test this week with Ron's episode of the top 10 Star Trek Next Generation episodes, and we put it out there on the Facebook world. Now, number one...
Specifically...
Specifically what?
Like you said, the Facebook world, but more specifically than the Facebook world, like
the
into
fan groups.
Yeah, Star Trek fan groups.
Star Trek fan groups. One of them, massive group, has 155,000 members, so we're going to get some... We're already seeing a little bit of an uptick in our listens. Oh, you have no idea. We're already getting a little bit of an uptick, which is kind of cool. I'm very happy for that. Yeah, so if you are new to the show because of that episode, awesome. Hop in Discord and let us know what's up. But man, we did get some hate, a little bit of hate on it, which is okay because I like the feedback. And I say hate. Mostly it's hate because we are just too long of a show for, I guess, most people's consumption of podcasts, which is okay. But we also got some love, which was kind of cool. But so I used a picture in the episode when I was plugging the show for last week in one of these Facebook groups. I used a picture, and it was the picture that I wanted to use. I didn't let Ron preface this one. I wanted to use this one because it was sexy. It was the one episode, and I'm not going to get back into the details, but it was the one episode where they were on the sex planet, basically.
No, they weren't on Rise Up. That's the sex planet. They were on a planet where they were just kind of...
I used the wrong picture?
Yeah.
Damn it.
They were just kind of free, like they were a very free society, but they had some really fucked up rules. And one of the fucked up rules
Don't go down the list of the rules on the planet. We're not in that episode anymore.
One rule I'm going to give you,
Right.
which was the main point of the show, is if you accidentally step into the wrong part of the garden, they fucking kill you. And Will Wheaton, Wesley Crusher did that, and they wanted to kill him. And then there's this whole Prime Directive thing. Well, do we let them kill him for stepping in some garden, but he didn't know? Like, no, that's the rules.
So
that's just the way they are.
What Ron
so
just
use
gave
that
us,
episode.
Ron just gave us that level of knowledge about Star Trek to basically summarize some of the listener or some of the Star Trek fans that commented on the post, because that was the same.
But bottom line,
if this
that
was
picture,
one of your top 10, then fuck that. You guys don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
like it really wasn't. He didn't use this. He got an honorable mention, but he didn't use it.
Yeah, I didn't use it. Oh, yeah, because that's not one of the better shows. It was a good show, but it wasn't a top 10.
But it was good. So we did.
Was
get
that some of the hate? Is that
some of the
we
hate
said
was,
that was one of the top 10 shows?
So some of the hate was.
I would have hated on somebody too for that.
Hey, so be it. So
God, you know what? I could really, if you were going for hate, I could have given you like a picture, a graphic of the worst fucking Star Trek Next Generation show.
I did. So before I posted, I asked the admins of each one of those Facebook fan groups, hey, I don't want to seem spammy. I said, this is very on topic to your audience, and I'd like to post this. Do I have permission? 2 of them I got yeses, and they let me join their group. One of them just hasn't even fucking responded yet. They got like 30,000 members. None of the admins have responded to me. And then the other one, Star Trek UK fans, they didn't even respond, but rejected me altogether. Like, fuck you, yank, get out of here.
Stop trying to shill.
Back off.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But anyway, so there's a funny little story behind that. So thank you very much for checking out the Twisted 10. If you're back for a second episode, that means you like the first one. So,
I guess 2.5 hours wasn't too long, huh?
Yeah,
that was an extra long show. Whenever I get to
long.
talking, it's hard to shut me
Tonight's
up.
show is going to be less than 30 minutes. I guarantee. No, I'm just kidding.
Clearly I'm not hosting it. Less than 30 minutes for number 10.
We got some business to get out of the way first, so let's knock out some of that, Josh.
Yeah, so as always, we like to kick off our shows with a thank you to 3 major groups. 1, our Twisted Council. You guys support the show in above and beyond just our average listeners. So we appreciate that. We love hanging out with you guys in our private Discord. We'd love making the after show for you guys. That is our 30 to 60 to, I guess on occasion, 90 minutes, whatever. It's a second show. Yeah. It's mostly a weekly show. That's
got like 35 episodes out there now.
Yeah, we got a good like 30 hours of content now.
Easily, way more than 30 hours, but yeah.
Which
it is a place for our tangents
access to live. All. Like if you become a Twisted Council member right now, you get access to every bit.
Yeah, there are a couple of free episodes that are there as well. So if you want to hear what some of it sounds like, just go to patreon.com/twisted10 and you can check out a couple episodes for free. You don't have to sign up for membership or anything like that. But
that's a good call.
If you like us.
Did you pick good episodes for the free ones?
I think it was like the first and second episode. I think it was very early episodes. No, those are good.
Those are great.
I'm just kidding.
Actually some pretty good. I don't think there's a bad episode other than the one we didn't release yet.
We really should.
Just like with a bunch of Wingdings characters, that's what should be the title. Just dump it out there. It's nonsense.
It was quite a WEO night, wasn't it?
Man, you guys got wasted.
Yeah, we were chocolate wasted.
Ron stayed here for like 4 more hours after the show that night just because he could not see
it was
his
just
car.
Me and you, right, Adam? Because Josh wasn't here.
He had to leave. I think
to go.
Yeah. See what happens when Dad leaves.
The kids get into the liquor cabinet.
That's awesome. Yeah. So of course that's the after show. You get all that. We talk about all that content. That access to that content starts at $5 a month. So there's a ton out there. And we just wind down from this show, so it's obviously a good time. And to our live stream listeners, those hanging out on Discord with us right now as we're recording, what's up, y'all? That's open to everybody. If you want links to get to any of that, twisted10.com. That'll lead you to the council and the after show. That'll get you to our Discord and our live stream. And most weeks, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, when we go live. And biggest of all, to the show sponsor, Manscaped.
Definitely.
So
Manscaped gets a plug well for sure.
So big thanks for sponsoring the show, guys. For 20% off and free worldwide shipping at manscaped.com. Use code TWISTED10.
All words, no caps, no spaces, no numbers. If I could have said it faster, that would have been a great...
Yeah, like the Micro Machine guy?
Yeah,
just speed it up. Just like...
It's a live show. I can't do it when it's live.
We need another button.
One more thing. Oh, yeah, the Discord is free, like Josh pointed out. So if you want to hop in Discord and listen and hang out and participate and show banter and whatever, please feel free. We would love to see you hanging out with us.
We're in there all the time.
All right, is that... what? Did we have anything else to cover for the show? Because I'm super excited to get into
my
this
arm.
list. Oh, that's... I did say something about that.
Just because you brought it up, I'll quickly give the story.
So explain to us why you can't masturbate. I mean, have a sex life anymore.
Let me start out with my mindset. This is the way I've always been. I'm that guy who works out once and looks at himself in the mirror and says, "Fuck yeah, I'm buff." Okay, so I've been working out really hardcore for like 6 weeks.
It's showing you're losing weight. Your shoulders look a little bit broader.
I think that means I can fucking lift an elephant or a car. Yeah. So I'm helping my sister-in-law move into
lift her car.
Lift her car. Yeah, it was dead. Move into her new house. There was something wrong with our AC. So they needed some portable AC units, and I decided I could just... These things are fucking heavy. I know now. So I tried to pick one up, and I literally ripped the bicep tendon off of my forearm. Like my bicep currently, because my surgery's not till next week, is rolled up inside of my upper arm, not attached to the bone. Ow.
Yeah, no kidding. Did it pop when you did it? Did
Yes, it absolutely. It popped. Yeah. The other guy heard it. By the way, this preface this with...
He went like this.
Before that, he goes, "This is how it went. Watch out. Be careful. That's heavy." I was like, "I'll be okay."
I've been working out.
I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
I might be from California.
Oh, God. So I go to pick it up. I got it maybe 3 or 4 inches off the ground, and pop! And we were like, yeah, it was like a pop! And he was like, "That was your biceps tendon." That's what he said. He literally said that.
He knew it right away.
Yeah, because he was in sports medicine a long time. It was like his first career before he became an engineer. Because he played professional basketball overseas, got hurt. Okay, long story, all that stuff. He's like, "That was like your biceps tendon." And I was like, "Man, I don't know what that was, but that felt really weird." And then about 2 minutes later, the pain came. Then I started getting kind of like, very lightheaded.
Dizzy, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit. And I knew I'd done something wrong. Gave it a couple days. Nothing changed. Called the doctor. They did an ultrasound really quick. Went to the orthopedic doctor. And he's like, "I don't even need an ultrasound." He was like, "Here, feel on your left arm right here. You feel this tendon?" He goes, "Okay, put your thumb right here." And like, I'm doing it right now as we're talking, actually. Nothing there.
That feels like jelly.
No tendon.
Damn.
So that's what's up. Getting old sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And
I don't know if that's so much old, if it was overconfidence.
Yeah, getting old and overconfident. Combination.
A little
So that's what's up. So I have surgery next week on Friday. And they'll put it back in, and I'll be kind of in this thing for a while and have to do some physical therapy and all that good stuff.
I went through something very similar, but with different
yours was more extreme, right? Because didn't you like almost die from like some kind of weird reaction in your body?
Sort of, yeah. Mine. So my biceps. Long story short, I got injured in Iraq. But it was from lifting a satellite dish, which is ironic to what you were doing, lifting something.
Were you trying to block bullets?
No, I was just trying to get my job done. That's all I was trying to do.
I got you. Yeah,
I was told, do it, get it done now.
Techie stuff. Not
I need a second person
military.
here. No, just do it. Like, fuck, okay. So I did blame it on the site manager at the time. Anyway, my biceps tendon and my labrum at the shoulder tore off.
Okay.
And I didn't know it immediately. I didn't hear an audible pop or anything because of the gunfire. It was so loud. I couldn't hear, I didn't hear anything. It was an active airport runway, so it was pretty noisy where I was anyway. But that evening, I could really tell that something wasn't right. I woke up the next morning, and my arm was as big around as like a Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Oh, wow.
My arm was filling out the t-shirt that I had on completely.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
a big guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a strong, muscular guy, but my arm was so atrophied all the way down to my hand that the medics said, and ironically, we ran the medevac out of Iraq at the time.
Yeah.
They're like, you're going to the hospital down in Baghdad. We were up in Kirkuk, up in the north. It's like, you're going now. Like, grab your passport. That's the only thing you're allowed to get. Go get your passport. You're going right now. Like, okay.
Didn't they send you, like, fly you to Germany or Jordan or some
Jordan,
shit?
yeah. It was, so what I ended up having is, so obviously that injury, but because of that injury, it shredded muscle in my arm and then caused a reaction in the rest of my body. I had rhabdomyolysis. And that is like, that could kill your kidneys, both of them. So the medic that treated me and took care of me, I say to this day, saved my life, because they don't exactly have good dialysis machines in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they sent me to Jordan. I spent a week and a half in a Jordanian hospital run by Canadians, but they're all still Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordanian. And
Jordanian
then,
Canadian.
flew back to the States, and yeah, they had surgery and
then got fired.
And then was told, we spent so much money on your medical recovery that we no longer have a position for you here. God damn. Fuck that. But 10 years there. Fuck those guys. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a speedy recovery. The drugs are going to put you on. You'll feel great. So don't have that false confidence of being able to lift something or move it more than you should. The rehab took me like 4 months to complete for maximum medical improvement. And now I don't even know it's there.
Awesome.
No issues there at all.
Good. Good to hear.
Good luck, man.
Thanks.
All right.
I'll be here still, guys. I don't plan on missing any shows.
Sure, we have a few locals that some of our ringers we can bring in. If you like.
Yeah, I mean, the only one I'm thinking is maybe the Tuesday after the surgery, but that'd be like 4 days later. I think I'll be fine. I'll just come, you pick me up, I'll be high as fuck on pain pills, and I'll just be every now and then like, yeah.
Just tell them it hurts really bad and get some extra pain pills for me and Josh.
There you go.
Wait, I think that's a crime. I can't say that. I'm just kidding. Just bantering. It's just
creative license. What list did you bring?
Speaking of creative license, Josh, that's a hell of a way to segue into this because tonight I'm going to be putting our ability to use our licenses against the test of podcasting.
My driver's license?
No, our Creative Commons license to be able to broadcast. All right, so and you'll understand that here in just a minute.
All right, cool.
I put the word for the show title in Discord tonight as inspiration. All right, that's the only show topic name that I've released at this point. I will say before I get into the list and get into anything else, tonight my Discord crown will change hands to one of you two.
Only because you're hosting, therefore you're not playing.
I figured that's the only way you guys could win. So,
all right.
I'm glad you didn't bring Dan here today.
That's what I told you guys. I said, don't bring a ringer. If you want that crown, don't bring a ringer. He's going to come up here and win everything.
I'll take it back.
Tonight is a competition show, so you guys are competing against each other. I will tell you there are more than 70 points on the line, and I'll explain that as we get a little bit further into this list and we get it down to like number 10. You're getting the dad eyes from Ron right now. I just want you to know that.
I'm ready.
Those are supposed to be competitive eyes.
Yeah, those are competitive eyes. They looked more like fuck me eyes.
I thought you were trying to like you stood up, you leaned into it. Oh, I'm aroused. It's working.
Okay. Yeah, Adam was talking about my shoulders are being rounder and bigger. What do you think, Josh?
Well, since you're fishing for compliments, you do look like you've lost weight, though.
Oh, thanks.
That is a real compliment.
Sure, I'm going to gain it all back in the next month.
When you get on those pain pills, you're going to want to eat everything in the world, just so you know. All right, anyway, so tonight's list was inspired by conversations that we've had in the past. I even said a few weeks back that I'm going to do this list very soon, and that is what tonight's list is. So tonight's list is the top 10 unusual inspirations to famous songs. So this is songs that were written, and you know the lyrics to most of these songs. In fact, I would be willing to bet you guys will know all 10 of these songs pretty well, if not by heart, the lyrics.
All right, cool.
But odds are you don't know why those lyrics were written, why the writer or the song creator wrote the lyrics the way that they did. So your understanding of what the song is about is probably wrong. So there's 3 ways to win tonight.
I'm going to say this. This is actually a list idea I had.
Was it really?
Yes.
But you never told us this.
No, never told.
Cool.
No.
I got to make sure I didn't steal it on the list.
Adam, I did this show 5 weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding. No, because
I searched and searched for something like this in our
and here's the reason
archive.
why this list idea has always popped in my head, and then I'm gonna let you have it. Not let you have it as in yell at you, but let you have your have the stage back.
Dad's mad at me, Dad.
In high school, in sociology class, we all had to pick a song and analyze it. Just, what... Now, at the time, we didn't have Google or the internet. Yeah. This was in 1993. Fuck you, Josh. Anyway, we all had to pick a song and do like a presentation on that song and really break it down to what it meant, what it could mean, analyze it. And I always thought it would be fun to do that with 10 songs. And there's actually a bunch of songs that I have in my mind that are exactly that. These are songs that as people listen to them, I was like, I bet you don't know what this song's really about. I bet you don't know what this... I say that to my wife all the time on certain songs. Did you know they're really talking about this and not that and blah, blah, blah?
Maybe Ron is going to have a little bit of advantage then.
This could be fun.
All right,
but we may not have picked up any of the same songs.
Here's 3 ways that you can score points tonight, all right?
Okay.
how this is going to go, I'm going to say number 10, and I'm going to start the song. So this is why I said we're going to test.
That's not fair to Josh at all.
No, it is. I said we're going to test our creative licenses because we are going to be playing copywritten music. But the caveat to that is...
7 seconds.
No. I looked it up. If it's in context of conversation about the song, which that's all that this is...
Yes, okay.
Then it's going to be okay. But I'm going to play the song in the background of while we're talking about it. So I'm going to play the song. I'm going to give a point, and I need somebody to keep track of points. I'm going to need a point, or you're going to be able to win a point by guessing the name of the song. Boom, 1 point.
Okay.
The artist who sang the song or who performed the song that it's most famously performed by, because some of these have covers that are pretty equally famous.
So we have to name the version you're playing?
Not necessarily. The original writer is fine.
Okay. Like, so we have to... So
for example, if I played, and this is not on the list, but if I played Yellow Submarine by the Beatles, and you, as soon as you recognize a song, you just yell out the name. You don't have to say Ron or Josh. You just say what it is.
Okay.
Because what could happen here is... At the same time that you're saying Yellow Submarine, Josh could also be saying the Beatles, and you each would earn a point. So whoever says the name of the song gets a point, and then also whoever says the artist gets a point as well. So there's 2 points available just for name and artist. Now, the catch to this is all of these, none of these are twists, by the way. These are all true inspirations.
Here's a song that Adam Poston wrote called...
If you know the actual meaning behind the lyrics of the song or the writer's inspiration for the song, then you can steal it and get 5 points. Ooh. So there's a total of 70 points right there across the list of 10. There is 1 bonus point that's awarded on one of these. Just one single lonely bonus point. But 71 points total is what is available on the deck right now. I promise you guys will get the majority of these names and artists. The inspirations behind the music,
maybe not.
You're probably not going to get.
Okay.
These are pretty bizarre. Some of them not so bizarre. Some of them pretty bizarre.
Remember I talked about, and it could have been an after show, that I saw Sarah McLachlan live one time, like super close, like right up stage, because it was a convention at work thing. Yeah. And she spoke about that song Adia. And that how Adia was her best friend. She slept with her best friend's ex-husband.
Oh, there goes number 4. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you didn't pick that. But because I just figured you wouldn't. But that's the kind of stuff that just interests me. And that's the kind of list I was going to do. So
the only twist in here...
Kudos for you for doing it. I would rather play it than do it.
I did not pick Adia. The only twist in here is one of these songs we've talked about on the show, too. Like, we've had a conversation about it. It might have been an after show, but we've had conversation about it. Are you guys ready to start this competition?
I'm ready.
Do we have somebody keeping track of score?
I have ScoreKeep. It's the best scorekeeping app on Android ever.
All right. I'm going to be the ultimate judge of this. So
absolutely.
If you guys both chime in at the same time, we might just nullify the point. So no point given or double points or, whatever. But all right, here we go.
Do we say Ron or Josh? Just blurt it out.
So if it's the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, then you would just immediately say it. I'll know who's saying what.
Okay.
And
Roger that. Oh, so you're about to play the song right now?
We're about to start.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go. And Discord, please feel free to chime in if you would like. If you get these, not that I can award you anything, but if you get these before the guys in studio.
Yeah, no cheating, Josh.
Add it into Discord.
I am keeping the scorecard up. I will flip over to Discord as we talk.
Okay, sounds good.
Once I won't get into the notes of each one of these inspirations until both the artist and the title is given away.
Okay.
The artist and the name of the song.
In case we're stumped, are we going to cut these off at 30 seconds or something?
Yeah, not that long. I won't let it go 30 seconds. I'll be able to tell pretty quickly if you guys know it. Then I'm going to ask, do you guys know the inspiration to whatever the song is?
Okay,
right, cool.
For the bonus. All right, here we go. Song number 10.
John Lennon, Imagine.
Boom, 2 points. Ron, right there it is.
Imagine all the people.
Such a beautiful song.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Oh, you gotta love that voice. Not yours, his. All right, so
easy if you try.
Yeah, you know every word of the song without a question, but do you know for the bonus, and this is available to you, Josh, as well, do either one of you know the inspiration behind the lyrics to Imagine?
I'm thinking it was World War II.
I thought Vietnam War.
I might have my timelines wrong.
I'm only going based off him and Yoko. I really don't know. I
know they were kind of celebrity activists a bit.
It's loosely tied around both of those, but not necessarily anything to do. Here, let me just go through and read it. All right, I can't believe he changed his name to this, but that's okay. John Winston Ono Lennon. Yes, he was born John Winston Lennon, but he added the Ono to his name. Born October 1940, died December 8th, 1980. Was an English singer, songwriter, musician, and peace activist who achieved worldwide fame as co-lead vocalist, co-songwriter, and rhythm guitarist of the Beatles. You know, kind of know that little band.
John Lennon was in the Beatles? I'm just kidding.
His songwriting partnership with Paul McCartney remains the most powerful and most successful duo in music history. In 1969, he started the Plastic Ono Band with his second wife, Yoko Ono. After the Beatles disbanded in 1970, Lennon continued his career as a solo artist and is Ono's collaborator. Imagine was written by this giant in music, John Lennon, from his 1971 solo album of the same title. This song was his best-selling solo creation ever. We all know the other work from the Beatles. All right, so here's where we get into the inspiration behind this. Lennon and wife Yoko Ono co-produced the song with Phil Spector. Recording began in Lennon's home studio in Tittenhurst Park, England. Oh, that was a hard word not to make it through. In May of 1971, with final overdubs done at Record Plant in New York City. Lennon released Imagine as a single in the United States, where it peaked the number 3 on the Billboard Top 100 and did pretty well in 1975 in Britain as well. This is a quote from Lennon, and then I'm going to go into the interpreting Lennon's quotes are sometimes harder to understand than the lyrics themselves, but we're gonna do the best we can.
You have to do it in an English accent.
G'day.
Never mind.
All right, Lennon says, imagine that there were no more religion, no more country, no more politics. It's virtually the Communist Manifesto. Even though I'm not particularly a communist and I do not belong to any movement, there is no real communist state in the world. You must realize that. The socialism I speak about is not the way some draft Russian might do it, or the Chinese might do it. That might suit them. Us, we would have a nice British socialism. John Lennon. Rolling Stone said, quote, 22 lines of graceful, plain-spoken faith in the power of a world united in purpose to repair and change itself. Jimmy Carter attested some communist underpinnings to the lyrics. So John Lennon, the inspiration behind the lyrics to Imagine
is the Communist Manifesto.
Communist Manifesto.
Interesting. No, yes. I would have never guessed that.
I didn't know that either. Yeah. I definitely didn't know that. I thought it was just a nirvana, a tranquility of sorts. I thought
like
that
almost kind of sounds like more like anarchy kind in a way, but not necessarily. Yeah, I would have never thought communism.
I definitely wouldn't go Communist Manifesto route.
Yeah. And I always just took it as like a hard, be peaceful vibe. Just like,
yeah.
I was just like a big stop fighting.
I always thought it maybe as like taking away all the shit that we're fighting about in this world all the time.
Give it away.
Land, money, possessions, religion, politics, all the shit that wars and arguments are,
Lennon
fought
was
over.
Very, as creative and brilliant as the man was, he was very politicizing.
He was
at
super.
The time and now too. I mean,
I'm sure it's probably why he was assassinated. I would imagine.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just to mention something real quick, you mentioned Phil Spector. Yep. There is, oh damn it, and I'm really sorry if I don't know what streaming service it's on. It might be Hulu. I think it's Hulu. There is something with Phil Spector and Paul McCartney. Where they're,
oh, cool.
Like if you're a Beatles fan, just Google this. I don't know what it's called. I've seen the first episode of it. I'm a huge Beatles fan. Is a huge Beatles fan, and he showed it to me. And I'm not even really into the Beatles or anything at all. I don't know much about them, or really know the music much. But I was even like really into this show, and I don't even that much into the Beatles. Nice. So it was Phil Spector and Paul McCartney, and they're going over like Paul McCartney and them they're speaking about a lot of the famous Beatles songs and how they wrote them, and he was doing this, and then I came over here and I played like this, like boom 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 boom, like this, and it's just really cool.
That's cool.
So check it out. I think it's on Hulu.
Huh.
All right, Josh, I saw your look when the first song hit, and it was from the 70s, and I know the look. All right, this list is from, that's probably the oldest song on the list. They're everywhere to include like a few years ago, a song from a couple years ago. Nice. So they're all over the place, songs I know you're going to know.
I was seconds behind Ron.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
cool.
that's a real famous. You're right that that's a super famous one.
Yeah, all of these.
I was actually surprised. It was taking me longer than I thought it should, and I'm like, I was for a second, I was like, fuck, he's gonna get it. I'm gonna lose.
all of these songs, more Western culture. Now, when I say Western, that includes Western Europe and stuff. Yeah, UK as well. These are songs that are recognizable to everywhere in the Western part of the world.
Yes,
all right,
understood.
Some other locations around the world might not recognize.
So no
some of these
Bollywood
songs. Hits. No, ding. No. All right. You guys ready for number 9? So far the score is Ron 2. Josh 0. Missed the 5 points though.
Yeah. That's. I think that's where most of our misses will be.
If we started with the Communist Party,
God, you know what I'd love to know?
I'm done for.
I'd love to know if Dan would have known the whole Communist Manifesto. I'm gonna go with
Dan
yes.
probably would.
He would have known that shit.
He's full of just
useless knowledge.
I'm gonna call it just like useless facts. Like it's interesting
trivia.
He's probably sitting at home if he's not in the Discord chat, but he's probably like, I could have fucking schooled these guys.
I know, fucking I'd have gotten 71 points.
I wanted to come tonight, but Josh said no. You're busy. No ringers. All right, here is number 9.
Maroon 5.
There's a point. Name of the song? Let it go a little bit. Listen to the lyrics too.
Double vision.
No.
That's not Foreigner. Take a point away.
No, that wasn't the lyric. I was hoping that the lyric would actually play itself. All right, anyway. All right, so 1 point for Ron.
Getting harder to breathe. Harder to breathe.
2 points to Ron. Harder to breathe. Yes,
I had to play it in my head. Like I had to fast forward in my head to get there. I know Maroon 5. Like I really know a lot of their songs.
Oh, you're fucked.
This one, it's the rest of it's Maroon 5. No, this one I just don't know very well. I mean, obviously, I don't know the artist name.
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine has a very distinctive voice, so I recognize him instantly. That's why I knew it, but I'm not super as familiar with this song.
All right, for 5 point bonus, do either one of you guys know the inspiration for Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5?
Zero clue.
Drugs. I don't like.
There is an artist in this list that was inspired by drugs, but I want to allow an answer of drugs to work. It'll have to be something more specific.
Huey Lewis in the News, I want a new drug.
One of the best songs of all time, but no. All right, so let's get to that. All right, so 1 point for Ron, so 0 points for Josh.
He got 2 points because he got the name.
Oh, he did. He got the name
getting harder and harder to breathe.
It's a good song. Sorry. Maroon 5 is an American pop rock band from Los Angeles, California. It currently consists of lead vocalist Adam Levine, keyboardist and rhythm guitarist Jesse Carmichael, lead guitarist James Valentine, drummer Matt Flynn, keyboardist PJ Morton, and musical instrument Sam Farrar. Original members Levine, Carmichael, bassist Mickey Madden, drum. I'm not going to go through all of them. Adam Levine of Maroon 5 dedicated most of the songs on this album, Harder to Breathe, to his ex-girlfriend Jane. In fact, the name of the album was something about Jane. I don't remember the exact name of the album, but it had to do with her
Did she have
name.
a gun? Oh, that's Janie. Sorry.
However, this song is not associated with her in any way. A lot of people thought that this song had some associations with her, but it doesn't. In an interview with MTV News in August of 2002, Maroon 5 vocalist Adam Levine, when asked behind the development of Harder to Breathe, which is this particular single, admitted that the song describes the band's frustration with their label, Octone Records. During the making of their debut album, Songs About Jane, that's the name of the album, Songs About Jane. The band thought they had enough material for release, but when the label told them to keep writing, Levine wrote this song in frustration at the pressure. Quote, "The song comes sheerly from wanting to throw something. It was the 11th hour and the label wanted more songs. It was the last crack. I was just pissed. I wanted to make a record and the label was applying a lot of pressure, but I'm glad they did." So every other song on this album is about his ex-girlfriend. All right, the whole album is about, except one. The label's like, nah, it's not good enough. Give us something else. And then he wrote this one out of frustration, and it ended up being one of their best all-time songs ever. And yeah, it's kind of that was probably the loosest association to something deep meaning for the inspirations in songs.
That's interesting. There's an artist, and I'm sorry I don't know her name, but I know the song and I can sing it. So if somebody wants to look it up.
Oh, that's gonna be me. The whole list.
Yeah. Okay. But there's a person that has that same story, and a song came from that same thing. They were pressuring her to write a love song. No, we want you to write a love song. She had all these songs that really weren't love songs. And they insisted, no, you need to write a love song. And the song she wrote, and you may know it, was, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you asked for it, cause you need one. You see, that one. She wrote that song because they kept telling her.
Somebody in Discord probably knows that. I don't know.
To write, you could look up who sings I'm Not Gonna Write You a Love Song. But anyway, she wrote it because of that same thing. They were putting pressure on her to do it, so that's what she wrote.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to a band, not an individual artist, but to a band that had something similar. They were being pressured by their recording label and management team,
which is probably way more common than we realize.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
This one hits me because I went to see these people twice in concert with my first wife. Yeah, there's numbers to my wives. But it was
Elvis.
It was boy band in sync.
Oh, really?
Their entire album, where I think it's called Cut Strings.
Dirty Pop?
No, Dirty Pop. No, cut the strings. I don't remember what it was. It's like they were marionettes and they were cutting the strings to their record label and they were going off on their own to do their own thing. But anyway,
Master of Puppets. I'm just kidding.
That's a Metallica.
Pastor of Muppets.
Also a great album.
Yes, that's very true.
If there's any rock like that on here, you'll get it. I don't know the rock stuff very well.
Top 10 Adam's ex-wives Discord site. Oh, God damn. We don't have that kind of time, sir.
You know what the thing would be going through all the wives trying to just find the top 10.
How about a bottom 10? Bottom 10, we could do it.
Bottom 10.
All right. All right, so score is 4-0 so far, right? That's what we're rocking for the first two?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 8, I will give you a clue.
Oh, but you're trying to help him out?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, this is for both of you.
Yeah, take your headphones off.
The lyrics of this next song very specifically identify its inspiration, but no one, I say no one meaning the internet,
can understand the lyrics.
It's a mumble rapper, yeah. No, I'm kidding. No one ever actually analyzed the story being told to the level and thought it was literal. But it was literal. The story that was being told in the song was a literal story. Now there are some hyperboles and some things that you have to make some assumptions.
Sorry.
All right, you guys ready for number 8?
All right,
I guess.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Third Eye Blind.
There's a point. Name of the song.
Damn, I don't know the name of the song.
I've never known the name of the song.
Oh, Semi-Charmed Life.
No?
Semi-Charmed Kind of Life.
There you go. There's 2 points, Ron. Nice.
I'm packing, I'm holding, I'm smiling, she leaving, she coming, she leaves for me.
See, Ron knows every lyric to these songs, too.
A woman motivation.
Why aren't you singing, Josh?
Running, she comes down to me. Make a smile, make a
as much as I know the words.
Do ever what you want to do, coming over
singing.
you. Keep on smiling, what we go through. Won't stop to the rhythm that divides you.
Oh, wait, I was turning it up to support your singing.
No, you were turning it up to drown my ass out. I got the hint.
I was turning it up.
That's a great song.
You sang a bunch of those lyrics, so I'm throwing it out there. Anyone know the inspiration behind Semi-Charmed Kind of Life by Third Eye Blind?
They want something besides drugs to get them going.
Coffee.
No.
I was thinking. I was.
Well, that would be something besides drugs to get you going.
On the same vein, but like they were
something besides drugs and prostitution. I don't know.
Discord almost got it there. That's almost spot on. All right, so let me read a little bit about the band, then I'll get you to where you got it.
You're gonna stop me, Ron.
I'm really good with this
2 more
type
points
of stuff.
for
Sorry,
Ron.
Yeah.
You know what though? But if you could get just a couple meanings, even lucky,
Yeah.
you could really clean house
That's
with
true.
that.
I'm gonna start coming up with real guesses.
If you got 2 meanings, I have to have 5
lyrics.
I have to have 5 titles and artists just to match that. So you could catch up.
Third Eye Blind is an American rock band formed in San Francisco, California in 1993. The band released their self-titled debut album in 1997, with the band largely consisting of Jenkins on vocal and guitar, Cadigan lead guitar, Arian Salazar bass guitar, and Brad Hargreaves on drums. Shortly after, we don't need to know about that, them breaking up. The band found commercial success in the late 1990s with Third Eye Blind and Blue Certified and Blue Certified Platinum. I don't know what that meant, but I think I just typoed that. They went platinum 6 times over in the single.
Maybe that's what platinum 6 times over means.
Blue Certified Platinum?
I don't know.
Blew the sails off the doors.
Exactly. They blew it out.
Several songs were commercial success, as well as Semi Charmed Kind of Life, Jumper, and How's It Gonna Be.
I wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend.
Exactly. That one's about a guy jumping off a building.
Yeah, Jim Carrey does an amazing cover of that in one of his movies. And he actually is playing the guitar and singing when you go to see that. Yeah, he does a really good. He practiced really hard to get that.
The upbeat Third Eye Blind anthem is about a couple on a crystal meth binge. The 2 censor-triggering words in the line is, quote, doing crystal meth will lift you up until you break. Would be backmasked in an editing version that we've all heard on the radio. So it's kind of a dubbed or mixed out
I knew
version.
what they said, though, because they kind of they almost like record scratch dub it a little bit in that part, but you can kind of still get what they're saying.
I think Ron might have gotten the meaning. Like he said, like something other than drugs or something.
Yeah, that has to be an Adam decision.
I'm looking for something very specific.
Yeah, I didn't know specific. I was super guessing. I didn't know.
When the original lyrics of the song cite crystal meth, what I was looking for here is crystal meth. Now, it didn't have to be couple.
I said drugs because I remembered the crystal meth reference, but I didn't know that's what the whole song was about. That's why I just said drugs. I was
that's all it's about.
Pulling something out of my ass, really.
In a Song Facts interview, and I reference Song Facts in this a lot because I did get a lot of my quotes from interviews that they've done with these artists from them. So Song Facts is definitely getting a plug here. In a Song Facts interview with Third Eye Blind lead singer Stefan Jenkins, he said the song is about falling apart. It relates specifically to a drug-induced high that makes everything fleetingly better, said Jenkins. Perfection is the moment right before gravity comes back in. So it's about the experience that this couple had while a binge of crystal meth was happening. Yes.
Well, thank you, Crystal Meth, for inspiring one of the great 90s songs of my my youth.
Yeah, this is another one.
Perfect timing on that ending right there. Yeah.
Third Eye Blind, or as I like to call them, Dickhole Can't See.
Wow. That took a second to
sink in there. Couple layers. Yeah.
Oh man. I got to see Third Eye Blind as a kid. They came to one of the bases and they
really?
Yeah, they played out on the.
What were you, like 4?
I was like 8 or 9.
Oh God, it was just as bad.
97 would have been that's their debut for that album.
You graduated what, 97?
97.
Oh wow, so this song is really like hitting you.
Oh yeah, this is high school
year.
Yeah. I mean, my high school
I graduated
really was
in
more
94.
Sublime, Nirvana, Green Day, but Third Eye Blind was certainly there.
Oh,
311,
absolutely.
311 was my jam. I mean, that was one of my favorite bands back in high school. Shit, even still today, I'll pop 311 on Spotify or something. All right, you guys ready for number 7? So what's the score?
Back to the scoreboard. Ron has 6. Josh has 0.
You'll get there, buddy.
I will.
Oh wait, wrong button.
Oh,
pay no attention to that.
Damn it!
I thought that was my crickets.
I already know it.
I thought that was my crickets.
You might as well skip to it. You should skip to it because I already know it.
4. That's 4.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. No, fuck it. We're not doing this. We're not going out of order. Nope. Not going to do it. All right, number 7. You guys ready? Wait, now I got to make sure I'm not fucking up. All right, here we go. Put your old-timey hat on here, boys.
Born in the USA, Bruce Springsteen.
2 more points right there.
That was like 3 notes.
This will totally, you guys both stand a chance. You'll be all right.
Dude, the second you said what it was for, I was like, Josh is going to get crushed.
You know what I love, though? Is how fucking hyped Ron is.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
His energy is up, that's for sure.
This is almost like talking about Star Trek.
All right, so if there is any song tonight that somebody is going to be able to guess the actual inspiration behind the lyrics and the writing of the song, it would be this one. Go ahead, guys.
Was he born in the USA?
No. I see what you did there, but no. It has nothing to do with... Well, it has to do with being born in the USA, but that's not the sole source behind the lyrics. Ron, you got a guess on it?
He has to go to war because he was born here?
This was about when we did the first Iraqi Freedom War. It was inspired by that. No, because this song's way older than that.
This song's way older than that.
I have no idea.
Okay, all right.
If it's not about being born in the USA, fucking no clue.
None whatsoever.
Right, so according to every fucking website
Wait a minute, Adam goes, this is one where the lyrics will really tell you about it.
They will.
And then you say, being born in the USA? And you're like, no, nothing to do with that.
Well, I have one last guess.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
It's being born in the USA and getting citizenship.
No.
Because they like ran from a war.
No.
I still think it's related to the war.
It is absolutely related to a war. Yes, but not what I'm looking for here.
All right.
Let's see. No, okay. All right, so
I want points.
According to every website that I hit, if I didn't include Born in the USA, then I've done something wrong on this kind of a list. On the list with weird or unknown meanings behind lyrics, behind songs, or inspirations behind them. Every one of these fucking sites had Born in the USA.
Song.
Yeah,
okay,
100% of them.
Fair.
Bruce Frederick Joseph Springsteen,
Frederick,
born September 23rd, 1949, is an American singer, songer, and musician. He has released.
Did you say singer, songer?
Singer, I might have singer and songwriter.
Oh, it sounded like you said songer.
And
I was like, what's that?
He's a singer-songer.
It requires banjo.
Oh, okay.
He's released 20 studio albums, many of which feature his backing band, and I'll throw in a bonus if you know the backing band name. Very famous, one of the most famous backing
Bruce
bands.
Bruce Springsteen and the Heartbreakers. I'm just kidding. That's Tom Petty.
And the Sunshine Band.
That kind of thing. No.
In the Sunshine.
No. Do you really not know this?
Bruce Springsteen, and the Gamblers. No, I have zero idea.
Oh, I was going to give you the bonus. E Street Band.
Oh, damn it!
You know that now,
yeah,
don't you?
I know it now.
You do know it. Originally from the Jersey Shore, he is one of the originators of the Heartland rock style or genre of music, combining mainstream rock musical style with narrative songs about working class American
from like
life.
Oklahoma, like flyover country, not Jersey Shore.
No, he's a Jersey boy.
That's what it's called. That just sums it all up. Everything between
funny.
California and New York.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
You've never heard that?
I don't think I have.
That's huge in politics. I say that term all the time. Flyover country. That's everything between the coasts.
Born in the USA is not a pro-American song, as most Americans probably think it is. In fact, I didn't put this in here, but there's a lot of politicians that try using this song, and Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, and he does not like it. Yeah,
no,
he doesn't
because
like
it didn't.
Doesn't like it if he doesn't support the politician.
Not even that. Not even that. If it's not being represented in the way that I'm about to reveal to you, the reason the song was written. That's why he gets pissed. All right, so let me continue. Like, I think Trump even used it and did it the correct way. So Bruce Springsteen was like, okay, you can use it for that. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but he's allowed it for its very specific purpose. Song Facts, again, I'm referencing them because they did a great job on a lot of these interviews, points out that most people thought it was a patriotic song about American pride, when in actuality, it casts a shameful eye on how America treats its Vietnam veterans. So it had to do with the war, but it's specifically how America treats their vets from Vietnam. So you're almost there. With rollicking rhythm, enthusiastic chorus, and patriotic album cover, it's easy to think it has more to do with American pride than Vietnam shame. Born in the USA is the antithesis of American dream-chasing optimism that listeners construe the rock number as. The song captures the desperate feelings of the working-class citizen in post-Vietnam America. Springsteen explains that the song's protagonist is, quote, isolated from the government, isolated from his family, to the point where nothing makes sense. Now, if you listen to that song again, we're going to play it again. No, I'm just kidding. If you listen to that song again, have in mind the viewpoint of a Vietnam veteran who has been forgotten about. Imagine it from that, and then listen to the song, and it totally makes sense.
This song was written in the 80s, correct? Mid-80s? Like 84?
I don't know if I actually wrote down when it was written.
It was mid-80s, I'm sure. And then Vietnam War ended, what, 73? I think it was like 10, 12 years later, something like that, probably. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense with the timing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Get it? Okay.
All right.
That was number 7.
2 points for Ron on this one again, right?
Does he say anything else in that song?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of lyrics in there.
Yeah, there's actual
It's just
lyrics.
the chorus of the song is the most powerful lyric, so that's what sticks out in your head the most.
That's all I can remember when I
It's
think
just guitar
back.
and Born in the USA over and over and over and over again.
Interesting. We were having a conversation about saying more with less and doing things with less words. Music is the perfect example of so many of the best songs. Now, that Third Eye Blind song, Semi-Charmed, is not a good example. But so many of the best songs are just really simple lyrics, like a few lines and some, and then a chorus, and that's about it. So, yeah, a lot of the more popular songs, just less words.
I am leading up to number 1 because it is.
Well, that's usually how the show works, Adam.
it is fundamentally the most. I was the most taken aback by number 1 and its actual inspiration, and it ties into the show, which is really kind of cool too. And I could not believe it when I heard what that person used for the inspiration for it. So when we get there, it just
so we don't have a prayer to guess. That's what he's saying.
Number 6.
No one's getting the 5 points.
Next to that one, number 6 is pretty close. Until I did this research, I had no idea what this artist actually wrote this song about.
Wait, before we go that, what's the score?
The score. Ron has 8. I have 0.
I'm not going to go for the crickets again because I don't want to spoil whatever one of those numbers. All right, you guys ready for number 6?
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, be ready, Josh.
Ready.
You ready? You sure?
No.
Bob Marley. I shot the sheriff.
There you go. I was going to say, it says it in the first 3 seconds of the song.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Bob
really
Marley.
like the Eric Clapton. Doesn't Eric Clapton do a version of this?
I'm sure. This song has been covered more than
I really like the Eric Clapton version. That's the one I actually know over this.
This is such, man, this takes me back. This is such
Dude,
good
I remember
music.
hanging at your house.
Merritt
the house
Island?
you had in Merritt Island with
yeah.
the pool. The one with the pool.
Yeah.
And dude, we fucking, we got chill. Fucking played Bob Marley.
Did we fuck? Wait a minute, what's going on
No,
here?
that's not Netflix and chill. I mean, we got
Where was
chill.
I? Why wasn't I invited?
I think you were still in high school.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, you were like 7.
So you've had more than one Merritt Island house with a
like
pool.
you were we were making some mudslides. Oh fuck, dude, that was one of my. I went and chilled in a boat with like a friend of yours, and we went and just chilled out in the boat. Like that was like one of the most fun days of my life. I remember that, and it was mostly just chilling. And we listened to Bob Marley all fucking day.
Discord's chiming in. P.S. Adam, you've officially fucked Josh on this list. Sorry, buddy.
I guess my recall under pressure is just like not there. It's like,
All right, so secret inspiration, not secret, the real inspiration, but widely unknown behind this song, behind I Shot the Sheriff. You guys have a guess at that? There's something very specific here that I'm looking for.
I would only be guessing.
You have no clue.
I didn't know. And I'm a huge fan of Bob Marley. I didn't know what this one was about. All right, here we go. Robert Nesta Marley, born in 1945, died in 1981, was a Jamaican singer, songwriter, and musician. Considered one of the pioneers of reggae, his musical career was marked by fusing elements of reggae, ska, and rock steady, as well as his distinctive vocal and songwriting style. Marley's contributions to the music increased the visibility of Jamaican music worldwide and made him a global figure in popular culture for over a decade. Over the course of his career, Marley became known for the Rastafari icon, as like the Rastafari icon, which is a religion. So it's kind of important to point out because of what this meaning kind of ties to here. He was Rastafarian. And he infused his music with a sense of spirituality. So he tries to expand his writing for spirituality into his songs.
True. I guess I'll throw this out there.
I'll still allow a guess here.
I was just going to say Rastafarianism is it's a religion.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
All.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't you just say Rastafarian, which is a religion?
I did say that.
I didn't hear you call it a religion. All right.
Are you feeling okay, Josh?
Man, I'm falling apart again.
I wasn't going to do that to Josh.
Starting to
What are
work.
you doing?
Man.
He would have fucking done it to you.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Yeah, he's right.
And people always do it to me because I'm usually on my phone half the time.
He is also considered a global symbol of Jamaican music and culture and identity, and was controversial in his outspoken support for democratic social reforms. In 1976, Marley survived an assassination attempt in his home, which was thought to be politically motivated. Several years after Marley's death, do you guys know what he died from, by the way?
I know
no idea.
Next to nothing about Marley.
It was an infection. I think it was a toe infection, actually, but because of his Rastafarian beliefs, he didn't want Western medicine to help take care of him. So
Understood.
His infection, I think, I might be wrong on that, but it definitely wasn't an assassination. That failed.
It was a toe assassination.
It was a toe jam. No. All right, several years after Marley's death, Jamaican filmmaker and actress Esther Anderson, who was once a girlfriend of Marley, said she helped Marley, right, I shot the sheriff. She said of the line in which Marley sings about Sheriff John Brown hating him and always wanting to kill the seeds he planted was about Marley being against her use of birth control pills during their relationship. Anderson said Marley used the word sheriff in place of doctor. She claims that the song is really his desire for her not to take birth control and alleges it's sacrilegious. When you re-examine the lyrics, like every time I plant a seed, he said kill it before it grow, it kind of seems to fit. Rastafari, I did pull up Rastafari religion just to find it. They regard procreation as the purpose of sex, and thus oral and anal sex are usually forbidden. Both contraception and abortion are usually censured, and common claim in Rasta discourse is that these were inventions of Babylon to decrease the black African birth rate. So that's the Rastafari position on it. So the whole song is written
about him not liking birth control.
And contraception, birth control, abortion. Yes, its own secretive message.
You gonna ruin more songs from my childhood, Adam?
And that was number 6?
That was number 6. That to me was probably...
you say like number 1 is the most far off. I mean, that is far off from what I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
I just figure like most songs when I hear...
it was about weed.
I just figured they're like, if there is even any secret hidden thing, or they're just like stories, like people write the music, then they write lyrics, and I just figured they're just let me sing about shooting a sheriff. But some of these songs are just so much deeper than that. It's insane.
I'm not a very good songer either, so
yeah, not a good singer-songer.
The creative process there is lost on me.
Yeah.
All right, do we have to do anything before break? We do. We need to give a plug, don't we?
We do. I think I have a new quote from them.
So we got some new material from Manscaped. I used my Manscaped product, by the way, yesterday.
Which product?
My shears, the 4.0, Lawnmower 4.0.
Oh, so you use the big boy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I need the big boy for the big boy. You know?
Yeah, there you go. No, I liked your joke. Something about a zipper and a monster.
Oh, that wasn't my joke. That was one of our listeners that sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
What has 148 teeth and guards a monster? My zipper.
Yeah,
Fluff,
I mean,
thank you very much.
And if you want that monster cleanly groomed, you would definitely go to manscaped.com and put in the code
Twisted10.
Twisted10.
All right, I'm woefully unprepared. I'm going back to the graphic. Tell them about the giveaway, though.
Oh, yeah. Tonight we are going to give it. I picked last week's, Ron, so you're going to have to pick out this week's giveaway. We got some products here lined up on our table that we're going to be giving away in tonight's drawing. No purchase necessary or anything. Just make sure you've gone to Discord. In the announcements section, there's a little post that Josh put up there about our giveaways for Manscaped. Make sure you add an emoji reaction, a smiley face, or some kind of or click on somebody else's reaction that's already there. Just by clicking that, you're entered into the drawing. And we've already given away, I think, 6 weeks worth of drawings. We still have another 6 weeks or so to go before we make it to our big finale night, which is, you picked something out already?
October 26th.
Tonight is we're going to give away, we're not going to give it away until after number 2, before number 1 in the list.
Between 1 and 2.
We're giving away the Foot Duster. This is a cooling foot deodorant spray with active pH control.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Can you use it on your balls?
Sweaty feet? You can.
I mean, you can, but would you?
I think it would probably get more use there for me.
Like Gold Bond, I guess. It's like spray Gold Bond, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Open up them pores.
I haven't used mine. I gave them the one that they included in my packet. I put it into our bundle of stuff to be able to give away to our listeners. So, yeah. Well, dude, very cool. This is a little bit of Truphonic.
Oh,
no,
do I get an extra point?
This isn't the list.
One last thing.
Yeah, shoot.
20% off free worldwide shipping. Manscaped.com. Use code Twisted10.
And that's how you get a break, my friends.
Something getting me down. I get the feeling I think that I know now. I know you think you treat me good, but you misunderstood. Oh, I've been feeling out of wild now. Ooh, but when the clock ticked down to the end of our game, it seemed to be me that you were always trying to blame. Oh, we can't agree on a damn thing, because the look inside your eye is completely insane. I thought that you knew me, all the things that we could be. Truth it will reveal itself. I will wait and see. Now you call my name, saying that you'll change. I hear what you say, that's not true. Just say what's true. You struggling with your drug, sensual voodoo. I hear what you say, but that's not true. Just say what's true. So what's true?
Well, today's another day, and from you I couldn't be away. You see, you had me wanting to stay, but now I feel a different way. I put you up on a throne, I thought I couldn't be alone. Now I'm singing a different song, 'cause every promise that you made was wrong. So as the clock ticks down to the end of the night, it seems to be you that I'm always trying to find. Weak in my mind, no matter how hard I try, so that the cycle can repeat itself 100 more times. I thought that you knew me, all the things that we could be, or the truth that will reveal itself. Well, I will wait and see.
Time will tell what was real. I won't need time to heal. What's still real and what's not true? Now you call my name, saying that you'll change. I hear what you say, that's not true. Just say what's true. You struggling with your drug, sensual voodoo. I hear what you say, but that's not true. Just say what's true. You ripped out my page, that's what's haunting you now. Slept through the rain, but still follows the cloud. Flooded the streets with the words from your mouth. These things never change, it's arranging the view. But you still think that I love you. You still think that I love you. Now you call my name, saying that you'll change. I hear what you say, but that's not true. Just say what's true. You struggling with your drug, sensual voodoo. I hear what you say, but that's not true. Just say what's true.
Welcome back to the Twisted 10. Oh, this is my list tonight, and Ron is fucking wiping the floor with Josh. It's all right,
It
though.
is Ron 10, Josh 0.
My goodness. All right, let me recap you for the top 10 inspirational famous songs, or unusually inspirational, where the inspirations came from. Number 10 was Imagine by John Lennon. That was the Communist Manifesto. Number 9 was Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5, or Adam Levine. That was Stress with the Recording Label. Number 8 was Semi-Charmed Kind of Life from Third Eye Blind. That was a story of a couple on a crystal meth binge. Number 7 was Born in the USA, and that was Bruce Springsteen, and that was the Vietnam Vets Treatment, which is fucking cool. And then my favorite so far on the list is Bob Marley, I Shot the Sheriff, and that is his anti-birth control political, I guess not political, religious stance that he had. That brings us to number 5. You guys ready? You want
So we do. I'm just curious because we do have our big print idiot list, so I don't forget things.
And
do
I'll
we have
just
a
bulldoze
clip?
right over it.
Do we have
no clip
from the after show?
Dude, it was hard enough for me to get all of these songs. So I had the list done last week. I'm like, I'll go and rip the songs off the internet at some point. I was doing that like 30 minutes before you guys got here. I'm like, fucking download this fucking MP3. Come on. And then I had to come down here and load it into the so no clip tonight, but
No worries. No worries.
I'll bring an after show clip for next week's.
It's just on the list. Show. I didn't want to miss your thing.
But see, this way I've got a couple buffered now, so I can.
That's true. And you had to edit my offsite nonsense from last week, so.
Well, that was a bear, dude.
I have no doubt.
It wasn't. So it just took me back to
what
Josh is referring to is last week Josh was sick and he was remote. He was at his home because he was sick, and then Tuesday of this week I was sick, so we almost did a Josh and Ron in the studio and me just upstairs at Tuesday, but we decided to push it to Thursday. Anyway, Josh was remote. He has a recorder down there, but marrying tracks, that's the easy part. Like timing where Josh says something. That part's easy, yeah. But I had to then edit your background noise and filter out all the. So it was like the old days of podcasting before our boy Clay, our Discord council member Clay, hooked us up on a really good deal on this Rodecaster Pro mixer.
Yeah, that mixer was awesome. Yeah, this
thing makes it so fucking easy to podcast. It makes it so easy.
It's like drinking water. I was coughing a lot. That must have been awful. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't that bad. So it was easy to see, not to get too detailed into how we edit, but it was easy to see when you were talking and like when you were laughing and stuff, and then background noise because it was a different style of waveform. It just had a different look.
That's cool.
So all I had to do is silence between you talking and stuff throughout the whole show. So it wasn't that bad. And then balancing you, that was a little bit hard because your voice sometimes would get really loud. And this Rodecaster automatically takes care of the balancing
handles
for
all
us.
that. Yeah.
But on yours, I had to, he peaks there and he's super fucking quiet there. So I had to balance her and level H your whole
I bet it was when I was leaning forward and leaning backwards. I bet that's what's happening. I lean forward towards the recorder and lean back. Whatever. Anyways.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, whatever.
You had something. It's like a cell phone. I think.
Were you getting a blowjob while you were doing the show?
Please say yes. It helps
just
clear
say
the
yes
sinuses.
for us anyway.
Yes.
I need to fantasize. Let me live vicariously through you, Josh.
Cool.
Yes,
I get those still. Yeah.
Damn it, you dadded it up there.
I did. I had to take it away.
I wasn't buying it.
But like I do.
All right. Are you guys ready for number 5?
I think so.
What's the scores? 10-0?
Yeah, 10-0. Don't rub it in. All right.
All right. So number 5. Here we go.
Let me get my scorecard up.
I'll wait for Josh. You ready?
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I just want to have the points up.
Okay.
I'm failing at my job. Come on. There we go. I have points up. No more cheating.
Number 5. Nobody with a guess yet?
I know.
Slide.
Discord already got it, by the way.
The song Slide.
That is correct. 1 point for Ron. Who's the band?
Verve Pipe? I have no fucking idea.
No.
No, definitely not Soundgarden. I don't know.
No. I know. I used to be able to play this song.
I want to wake up where you are.
It's a great song.
I won't say anything at all. So why don't you slide? No clue.
Discord chiming in. They got it right. The Beatles. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know.
So 1 point for Ron here. Slide is the name of the song. Artist is the Goo Goo Dolls.
There we go.
Shit.
Soundgarden.
All right.
Soundgarden.
So you guys know this.
That's like not even close.
Not at all.
You guys know the song. You know the lyrics a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have any idea what the unusual inspiration behind Slide from the Goo Goo Dolls?
He was setting up his kid's slip and slide. I have no idea.
None.
Zero idea.
Again, it would all be guessing.
Maybe the bonus 5-point thing was kind of wasted. I didn't. I didn't. All right.
If
So
somebody gets it, it's fine.
Goo Goo Dolls are an American rock band formed in 1986 in Buffalo, New York by guitarist vocalist John, I think his name is Resnick, but it's spelled R-Z-E-Z-N-I-K, but I'm going to go with Resnick. Bassist, vocalist Robbie Takak, and drummer George Tutuska. These guys have some fucking crazy names. The band has had 19 top 10 singles on various charts. Since its release in 1998, many believed that this popular song by the Goo Goo Dolls is a love story. But in 2002 episode of VH1 Storytellers, lead singer Johnny Resnick revealed the song's true meaning, and it's way darker than anyone had anticipated. The lead singer said, Slide is about, quote, these 2 teenage kids, and the girlfriend gets pregnant. And they're trying to decide whether she should get an abortion or whether they should get married. And I don't think a lot of people got that, unquote.
You think?
The song's secret meaning actually seems pretty clear when you listen to the lyrics, like, don't you love the life you killed? The priest is on the phone. Your father hit the wall. Your ma disowned you. Those are some of the lyrics in the song. It's all around a teenage pregnancy and the decisions that the teenagers are having to make.
I always just thought it was about a relationship,
Yeah.
just like a Romeo and Juliet, like you can't do it kind of thing.
So did I. I did not know the lyric, the inspiration behind this at all as well. I'm giving this is the one song that I'm going to give a bonus point to. Has nothing to do with the song, though. It has to do with the band. What was the original name for the band, the Goo Goo Dolls? They had a different name, and it's crazy.
I've known it.
I'll give 100 points as a bonus.
Mookie Blaylock.
Is it crazy? I don't know. You said it's crazy.
It is
crazy.
definitely. Oh no, it's not the word.
Mookie
crazy.
Blaylock, but no, that was Pearl Jam. They were originally Mookie Blaylock.
See if Discord got it. No, nobody in Discord got it. All right, so the bonus name, or the bonus answer, the name the Goo Goo Dolls originally had for their band was the Sex Maggots.
Wow,
That's
they
gross.
Made a good choice.
Right? Yeah, good choice there. I was way off.
That sounds like a hardcore rock band. The Sex Maggots.
like Demo Borgia level.
Like some Static X shit, Rob Zombie type, Cannibal Corpse type shit.
All right, you ready for number 4?
How long should I give him? I'm pretty sure you played it was half a second of the song, but it was a really recognizable song.
That's true. So what
we've all heard many times in our
Ron's
life.
referring to is,
and usually very late at night.
Ron knows it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna give Josh. Let's give Josh a solid 5 seconds.
Okay.
Rub it in.
I will. Because you're going to get the name of the song right away, but I'm going to say you have no fucking clue who sings it, and I know right
All right,
off.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to at least let you get a point.
love the
What they're referring
confidence.
to is
I feel
earlier
it.
in the show, I was trying to hit my crickets button, but I'd overlapped my track, and I started playing this track accidentally. And fucked up my
you might
crickets
have
button.
played less than a second of it.
But it's one of those songs that you get immediately.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. So here is number 4. Josh, you get 5 seconds.
Ooh, all right.
No, Josh, no.
I recognize
Closing Time by
Boom.
Semisonic.
2 points, Ron, right there.
Closing Time.
Oh, you're early.
One last call for
let me start it
alcohol,
over.
so
You're early.
finish your whiskey. I'm doing it as a round.
Oh, like Wheels on the Bus? Or,
Yes, exactly.
Row Your Boat? Yeah.
To the world.
I did know it, but I was thinking of a different song the
But
first time.
you see why I said
Oh, really?
this is a song that we all know, and we usually hear it really late at night.
Yep.
Because at the end of the club, they always play it at the end.
I wrote that in here too.
When I was
yeah.
the manager of Barnes & Noble, I used to play this song at closing time.
You mean Books Million?
Yeah, fuck off. Until somebody
Sorry,
complained to the home office.
Do either of you, so both of you know this song pretty well, right?
Yes.
You know the lyrics, at least you can sing back to the lyrics. Ron can say all of them right now. What is the actual inspiration for this song?
Wait a minute, is it a
And I'll give you the hint. I gave
like
you the
a
hint
wife
earlier.
swap where they put all the keys in the bowl?
I like that.
I
The
know who
fishbowl?
I want you to take me home. I
The
don't know.
fishbowl scenario? No.
Yeah.
This strikes a chord with the three of us specifically.
You said that as a teaser.
Yeah, that's
earlier,
right.
and
I didn't get it at all.
I didn't either, and that's what I was trying to Google. I wasn't even close. It's fine. I'll tell you what it is later.
Well, you
This
know
case
how I
comes
knew
up.
you were wrong when you said, I always forget this guy's name. I was like, oh, well, it's a band. I mean, it is a guy singing, but I was like, so he's way off. I'm not worried about it.
What you're looking for is Dan Wilson.
Yeah.
All right, so Semisonic is an American alternative rock band formed in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in 1995. I think they say A right there, pretty close to Canada.
Canada.
The band has 3 members: Dan Wilson, lead vocals, guitar, keyboards; John Munson, bass guitar, keyboards, backing vocals, and guitar; and Jacob Slitcher, drums, percussion, keyboards, and backing vocals. They're best known in the U.S. for their 1998 single, Closing Time. We all know this song as the default last song of the night at bars across the world.
What did they play before that?
Good question.
Before 1998, what song were they playing every night to send everyone home?
However, the song was never intended to be used to scurry out drunks from establishments. The song actually was written as Dan Wilson's girlfriend was pregnant with his child. The inspiration was regarding his impending fatherhood and maybe a closure on his more single side of life.
Interesting.
So this is a song that he wrote while being inspired by the approaching birth of his
Didn't Creed
first child.
also have a really awesome song about that same subject?
I don't know.
Yeah, they did. Do you mind if I look that up?
No,
And then-
I don't want you looking that up.
About Creed?
I don't want you looking that up.
Okay, fine.
Wink, wink. God damn it, motherfucker. This song, Closing Time by Semisonic. You got me all flustered.
Supersonic. That's like an old 80s rap song.
This song ends with a quote attributed to a Roman Stoic philosopher, Seneca. Quote, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I always thought it was just about leaving the place you were. You don't have to.
Yeah,
you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I love that. I love that line out of it.
Discord chiming in with probably the best summary of what I just said. That whole bullshit couple of paragraphs I read about Closing Time, Semisonic, is a summary could just be stated: transition to fatherhood. Yes. Fucking spot on, perfect. Yes. All right, you guys ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Way more relevant to recent times.
Cool.
I'm going to tell you that now. Like,
Can I Google something?
So what's the score?
No.
What's the score?
The score is 11-0, Ron.
Wait, no.
No,
It's 13-0.
He just got 2
Thanks
more
for
points.
ripping me
I'm
off.
sorry, it's 13-0. My fault.
Damn, I thought you didn't know that song was Closing Time?
I am so bad at like name and song recall.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is. In my element, not recording, nothing. By myself, I can hear a song and be like, I am never gonna find that again. I was excited when they started adding to phones the ability to fucking just hold my microphone up so it would tell me
who
what a
sings the
song was.
song.
I was
Yeah.
so excited.
What was that original app called? There was an app for that.
Yeah, it was
Blue.
Yeah, I forget
Yeah, I
what it
remember
was
Blue
called.
as well. Had a weird
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah. Shazam. Or something.
Shazam, that's it. You
Oh,
did it.
was that for real? Shazam!
All right, you guys ready for number 3?
All right.
All right, Josh.
Do I get points for the Shazam? No, I'm just kidding. Bonus points.
Negative points for Shazam. Only because you did it in Elmer Fudd voice.
Don't worry, you're still winning by literally anything I have 0. You can't divide by that. So
That's a good point. All right, here we go. Number 3. Ron's eyes. He has no idea.
And I know she'll be the death
The Weeknd.
Bam, 1 point. Name of the song?
always get the best of me.
I Can't Feel My Face.
Yes, Can't Feel My Face.
Can't Feel my face.
You had a whole thing about this.
When I'm with you.
Ron is white boy dancing in studio.
About it.
Before we get into the details behind the song, I just recently discovered The Weeknd. Now, I know I might have said that in the past, but only recently found out how fucking unbelievably talented this dude is. Ron's still miming over there. Come on, do it.
I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it.
If there's any list that I can do that gets Ron to dance and sing in the studio, I love it.
Is this one about doing heroin and going numb?
It's about doing cocaine, isn't it?
Josh, I'm giving you the bonus.
Give it to him. Give it to him. He got some points.
It's
Good
not-
job, dude.
It's not
Good job.
specifically a individual drug in this case, but it is about doing drugs and the feelings that you get about going numb. Cocaine was referenced in one of the interviews explicitly. However, he did attest to doing, well, I'll read it to you. Doing anything right. You got a fucking bonus,
Good
dude.
job, man.
Good, you
5
don't have to
points.
walk home, Ron.
High five for not having to walk 40 miles home.
I will throw in an additional 5 points if either one of you can tell me The Weeknd's real name.
Oh, I have no idea.
This is so far out there. I had no clue. You ready for the Weeknd?
John Wrinkle. I have no idea.
The Weeknd's real name is Abel McConan Tesfaye.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Born February 16th, 1990, known professionally as The Weeknd, he is a Canadian singer and songwriter and record producer. Born in Toronto and raised in Scarborough, Tesfaye, I'm going with The Weeknd, I'm not calling him fucking Tesfaye. The Weeknd began his recording career in 2009 by anonymously uploading his song Do It to YouTube. 2 years later, he met music executive Sal Slyby.
Sal Rosenberg. I really think your music's great. I think I can make you a store.
Nice Jerky Boys reference. And Amir Esmailin, forgive me on those names, with whom he founded XO Records. He chose his stage name in tribute to when he, along with his best friend and future creative director Lamar Taylor, dropped out of high school at 17 years old, took his mattress, and left one weekend and never came home. The E was excluded to avoid in his name. So his name is The Weeknd, but spelled W-E-E-K-N-D. No E. The E was excluded to avoid trademark problems with another Canadian band called The Weeknd. That's all it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't any like creative, poetic kind of thing. It was just, we don't want to get sued.
And that's where they landed.
Yeah, that's
You should
that's
come
what
up
they
with
did.
like the Monday. Like
I'm gonna name my band the Adams, but we're not gonna have a second day.
this is the Twisted 10.
Somebody said his real name is
with no
Monday.
E's. That's funny.
Tough
Fucking
person.
Discord.
That's funny.
Fans of The Weeknd thought the lyrics to this infamous song were about the feeling of euphoria stemming from the budding new relationship. Rather, The Weeknd used his creative talent in songwriting and singing to express his emotions about his history with drug use. The Weeknd revealed that as a teenager he would, quote, get high on whatever was around, unquote, with several lyrics detailing how she'll be the death of me. It seems clear that I Can't Feel My Face is about substance abuse. So, yes.
Very good. Good job, Josh.
Cool.
Got the 5 points.
Hey, wait. Was that number 3?
That was number 3. There's 2 more
So
to go.
you could, if you
I
still got
could.
the next 2 meanings, you could get 15 points. Right now, I only have
13.
I have 13,
You have
or I have
13 to
15 now.
15.
I have 15 now.
15 to 5.
So
tie
if
you.
if I don't get any more songs and lyrics and you don't, but you get the next 2 meanings, it could be a tie. You are not out of this yet.
He has already said neither of us are going to get the meaning behind number 1.
Oh yeah.
No, definitely not number 1. Number 2, you might.
All right, cool.
Oh, you could take a guess out your ass.
I hate to say it.
or
It's
happen
all right.
to have come across that information before.
This
I
is
didn't
a
get
clue.
skunked.
This
I'm
is a
all right.
clue for
Yeah.
you too, Josh.
Oh,
Number
cool.
2, which we're about to do, has a direct tie to Ron. And I say indirect tie to Ron. It is loosely associated with maybe
Fat white guys who can't dance.
maybe something we've
Can't
You're not so fat anymore, though. You're losing some
can't
weight.
talk. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe something he's done on, the Twisted 10. There you go. There's your clue for the inspiration. All right, you ready for number 2?
Ready.
Walk the dinosaur? I have no idea.
Here we go.
Creed.
Boom. There's 1 point, Josh. Name of the song. Come on, you both know it. No names.
Time and time again. I know the words.
Go forward a little bit in your head on the lyrics.
I can't do it. I
All
don't
right. Creed is right, Josh. So you got a point there.
know. Wait.
Name of the song is.
I don't know. Can't do it. Can
Hang
I
on.
take you higher?
I'm trying to higher. It's
Higher,
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
higher.
Point for Ron too.
Yeah.
Good job. I was trying to wait for the chorus to kick in because that's when he bring. when
Hey,
he
you got
says higher.
Creed. So guess what? Officially, if you can get the meaning of this in the next one, and I get blank from here, still tie.
Well, he got that, but there's still the meaning for this
Yes,
song.
that's what I'm saying. There's still
Okay.
the meaning of this song and the next song, and if I don't get any more points, we still tie.
All right. Anybody have an idea on the meaning behind the inspiration for the writing of Higher by Creed? Now, I'll give you one additional hint for this. This doesn't give it away. Probably
give it away, give it away, give it away
It'll
now.
probably throw you further away from the actual reason, but Creed is an American Christian band.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of people didn't know
It's
that
about going to
Creed.
heaven?
No, that's what most
that's it,
fans
that's the,
think.
It's the easy
No.
take. That's
Is
why I
it
didn't
about
guess that.
dying of a drug overdose and going to heaven?
Think about some of your lists
Redemption?
recently, Ron.
Is it a redemption? Like, not quite heaven, but
Think about some of Ron's lists recently.
Some of my lists.
Some of his history of lists. All right, I'll give you guys another chance. I'm going to read a little bit, but I'll give you another chance before I actually expose what the inspiration was. Creed is an American Christian rock band from Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee? Formed in 1994. For most of its existence, the band consisted of lead vocalist Scott Stapp, guitarist and vocalist Mark Tremonti, bassist Brian Marshall, and drummer Scott Phillips. Creed released 2 studio albums, My Own Prison in 1997 and Human Clay in 1999, before Marshall left the band in 2000. The band's 3rd album, Weathered, was released in 2001 with Tremonti on bass guitar. Creed disbanded in 2004. Scott Stapp pursued a solo career while Tremonti, Marshall, and Phillips, so basically all the
Is
rest
it
of
Scott
Creed.
Stapp or Staff?
Stapp, S-T-A-P-P.
Oh, I always thought it was Scott Staff.
The other 3 members of Creed formed their own band with Miles Kennedy called Alter Bridge.
Oh, really?
Alter Bridge.
I didn't even know that who Alter Bridge was.
Huh.
A frequently misinterpreted song. In September 2000 edition of Spin Magazine, Scott Stapp explained that it is not about not about Christ's ascension to heaven or taking a big bong hit, but it's about the power of something else. And it directly or indirectly ties to a list Ron has done in the past. So I'm going to give you another chance right now.
No idea.
Any idea?
Ties to a list that Ron has done before.
It's not about Star Trek.
That's what I was thinking. Did it was Star Trek?
Fucking Discord with the jokes. But don't look at Discord. Discord did get it, though.
All right, I've got
Discord does have it.
They know our list better than we do. No idea.
So it's not about Christ's ascension. It's not about taking a big bong rip. These are his quotes. It is specifically about the power of lucid dreaming.
Oh, shit. Just a couple. That was the show where I showed everybody I was crazy as hell. I had a funny dream today when I fell asleep for a nap. If you guys want to hear it in the after show.
All right.
That's fun. It's only take a couple minutes.
Quote, "You're physically asleep, but you're awake in your mind," he explained. This is a long quote from Scott Stapp, so forgive it, but it kind of goes into, to me, this quote kind of dwells into the creativeness of his mind. "When dreaming, I'm guided to another world, time and time again. So I was basically commenting on my dream and writing my thoughts about what I was dreaming about. And it was on various levels. It was a literal dream, but it was also on my dreams as a human being at the stage of life and where I was in my life at the time." Sorry, his quotes kind of... the quote is exactly like he talks, and he doesn't talk very
he's
elegantly.
weird.
Yeah. "I wanted the world, so to speak. I wanted to achieve every dream that I ever had. And I also had the idealistic view of wanting to create heaven on earth. At the time I penned that song, my view of what heaven on earth meant was very narrow, very naive, and very wrapped up in ego and self-fulfillment. I didn't really expound on that, but I can comment on that now. And it's also, be careful what you wish for because your prayers might get answered." End quote, Scott Stapp. God damn it. This also from Songfacts interview from 2013. Big shout out to Songfacts because they have a lot of fucking cool interviews with band members.
That was cool.
So yeah, higher. Josh got a point. Ron got a point. Nobody got the bonus on that one though.
Nobody got the bonus. Listeners got the bonus.
Listeners definitely got the bonus. We had Tough Poo chiming in Discord.
Right.
It's about dreams. He got it. He nailed it.
So,
Fucking nailed it.
So I'm going to pull up my random name picker real quick.
Oh, that's right. We are between 2 and 1. We are going to be giving away our
by the way,
prize.
I believe it was Creed that sang a song, the same concept about, the news of an expectant fatherhood.
I couldn't have you looking
arms wide open.
Yeah, arms wide open. I couldn't have you looking up inspirations to Creed when I had Creed as number 2. Like, nope, you can't do it.
That song.
You understand why I had to dismiss you from looking at
the second you did that, I was like, oh shit, there's a Creed song on here. For a moment, I thought it was maybe this song. I was like, no, he wouldn't do 2 similar subjects, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, no.
2 songs about so I figured it was something else.
I'll tell you what I looked up after number 1.
My Own Prison and 1 are my 2 favorite Creed songs.
As a reminder for those folks still hanging out in Discord, if you have not yet gone to the announcements page and clicked an emoji or added an emoji to our Manscaped giveaway, do it right now because we're about to draw live in studio.
Yeah, so if you're live listening, but if not, you won't. If you're listeting to this on the recorded show, obviously,
several weeks of
we still have several weeks of giveaways plus the main giveaway. So anybody who's won the small ones are going to be getting back into the pool for the big giveaways.
Yes, the big giveaway, October 26th, is that Tuesday.
Now you said you might give us a special Halloween
episode.
I've
been working on something, but I don't know if I'll have it prepared in time or not, but I'll try.
It's like 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
So
better get it done.
It's a lot.
So the last requirement for the big giveaway on October 26th is that you have to be on the live stream to get the big prizes. We're giving away the big stuff. We've got a Lawnmower 4.0, their clippers. We've got 2 weed whackers, is that right? 2 of their nose and ear hair trimmers.
That's right, you have to be there.
You have to be
Those
present.
those are valuable gifts. Those are like the without our discount, that's what, like $65 item? It's a pretty pricey item.
I should know exactly how much they retail for.
I don't know how much.
We should look that up, huh?
We say that every week.
I have a job for you right now, Ron, so I can draw a name.
Okay. Look up how much the Lawnmower 4.0 is.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's the end of October. Christmas is a couple months out.
Yeah, this would make a great gift
free
for
swag. Just saying, they're great clippers. I cut my hair with them.
These are 4 guys, but look, they'll do the job on anybody that's got hair wherever it needs to be cut. Even though that's not really their market, but
as I pull it up just through through Google, it says $89.99.
Nice.
See, there
for
you go. It's even more
$90.
expensive. $90 prize. Oh shit!
And you can get the performance package for $120. That's without our discount.
That is without a discount because it's half off right now.
All right, we ready?
Tonight's lucky winner is Thing 2110.
Thing 2110. Nice. All right.
Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Thing 2110.
This is a very distant relative. Thing 2110. This is 2000 generation. Anyway, you won the Manscaped Foot Duster, the cooling foot deodorant with active pH control. So congratulations. We'll get in touch with you in Discord and we will mail you your package with some fun stickers.
Yeah, with some stickers.
Heck yeah. All right. I have been building this up.
You have
all night. I hope it strikes you guys with a little bit of levity.
Are we going to know the song?
100%. There's
Okay.
zero question you won't know the song. So naming it quickly will be important for Josh. Maybe not so much for Ron. But it for the bonus, for the points.
Yeah, I stand a chance.
What's the score, by the way, before we get to this?
I just messaged him to let him know that he won. The current score is Ron 16
and Josh 6.
Josh 6. Didn't get skunked.
Ron's getting,
this is it.
Ron's getting
I can't win.
the crown, though. Congratulations on that.
All right.
Nicely done. Even if I got all 7 points,
just
it would
for
not
5
be
days.
This song, you guys, I hope we're going to see the levity and comedy. This is kind of a twist at the end. However, I'm putting it here because of the inspiration for the song. It struck me so out of character for this particular artist for why they wrote this song that I had to include it. So, without further ado, number 1 on the top 10 most unusual inspirations to famous songs. Here we go.
Sarah McLachlan?
There's a point.
Arms of an Angel.
There we go.
There you go.
Well,
The
I'm giving it to
Angel.
you, Angel.
All right.
I'm giving it to you with
All right.
Angel. Oh, I gotta sell
I will
this
say
song.
again, if I talked about it on the after show and not on the regular show, as someone who's seen Sarah McLachlan live, and I was
You said
literally
it, I'm like, oh God, that's number 1.
15 feet from her. I promise you, 99.9% of the artists you listen to, they are being enhanced by the recording. I will say that Sarah McLachlan's voice and how good her voice is held back by the recordings you hear, and you should hear her live because she sounds absolutely.
That's cool.
When I say angelic, I mean it's the most amazing voice I've ever heard in my life.
she's. So I picked this one for a couple of different reasons. Number 1, I looked up, and this was kind of also the. I don't want to say the inspiration because I had this list, part of this list done a long time ago, but we talked about this 2 weeks ago on the show. In fact, we played it in Discord. I think we played it in the after show. I don't remember
because we were correlating it with. Is that the right word? Correlating it. Isn't this the song they play with the animal
Just
cruelty
like,
commercials?
SPCA and,
it's been permanently ruined for
Yeah.
that, unfortunately, because it just
Yeah.
makes you so sad when you think about it.
Yeah, but she's getting like 8 cents every commercial break.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, she's actually in the commercials, so
That's
she
true.
actually
Probably
makes more than that.
More
Yeah.
than that.
Discord's chiming in. Linkin Park, Tool. Come on. Who is it? No, I'm just kidding. All right. So Sarah Ann McLachlan, born January 28th, 1968, is a Canadian. This is our 4th Canadian singer-songwriter known for her emotional ballads and mezzo-sopranic vocal range. As of 2015, she had sold over 40 million albums worldwide. Girl is banking.
Make her 40 times platinum.
40 platinum, yeah.
I thought platinum was 500,000.
I think platinum's $1 million.
Oh,
Gold,
is
I
it?
think is 500,000.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right, sorry.
Not sure. Listening to this song makes us all want to donate to our local pet shelters. I know. I get it. I understand. The song's inspiration is absolutely the most mind-blowing truth out of all of the ones in this list. Now, not because of the content, but because it's so far-fetched from what I thought would inspire her to write music. Completely off the fucking tangent. So, any guesses before I go into this?
I don't recall when I saw her live. She did talk about the inspiration of some of her songs. I mentioned Adia. That one really surprised me. I don't recall her mentioning.
I'm just
This
gonna
one.
call it like I don't know, ego death or something.
I'm not going to give it to you, but it's an interesting perspective because it does have to do with the death. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Angel, the word angel is actually a parallel for something very specific. I'll cover it here in a second. This is an uplifting song being sung by a heavenly voice without doubt. The message implies a search for solace from the comforting arms of an angel. Unbelievably, though, the, quote, angel she is referring to is heroin.
Oh, of course. I finally stopped guessing drugs.
Yeah, you finally stopped guessing drugs. McLaughlin wrote this song following the overdose and death of the keyboardist Jonathan Mulvowan from the band Smashing Pumpkins from the late 90s. She didn't know him. She wrote this song only because of an article she read in Rolling Stones magazine. That is the inspiration for one of the best-selling songs of all time, and she didn't even know the guy that had died.
Interesting.
Personally. Heroin is the angel in this song.
Heroin.
I never fucking would have guessed that.
Chasing the dragon.
Chasing the dragon is exactly right.
So chasing the dragon specifically means trying to chase that
high.
First high, right? Because I guess your first heroin high is like supposedly the greatest one.
Supposedly, yeah.
And supposedly after that, you're just trying to chase that same feeling of when you first did it.
I guess so. I've never done heroin, so
Me neither.
I have nothing to compare it to. No, but so that's the list, guys.
Awesome. Good job. Just so you know specifically what I wrote in my list of lists, I just went to look it up now. Top 10 origin stories of my favorite songs.
Wow.
That's pretty close.
Like right on. So I guess I can take that one away.
We did an
or
episode.
Unless I did a list with 10 different songs. I mean, you could do so many.
Oh, yeah. So music opens up a lot
leave
of
it
avenues.
in there. You never know.
Music opens up a lot of avenues for us to be able to do creative top 10 lists against. You
and
can focus on artists, or you can do genres.
You can tell I'm into music and know a lot about music, but I just never thought about, I never think, except for that one time I wrote it down, I never got around to digging into it.
We did a list similar to this on the Twisted 10, episode like 13 or 14. I did one. And I went back and listened. I'm like, this isn't doing justice to. Let's redo this. It was similar, but not quite the same type of topic.
Speaking of redoing this, if we're gonna give a plug to our old buddy Tack for his Brady podcast, Very Brady podcast
after show story.
He re-recorded the first episode because I was on there and I was dogging on the fucking Brady Bunch the whole time.
What?
And I told him like a month or two ago, I said, you know what? Now, because this show's doing well, they're in like season 4 or 5 now. I mean, they're going to finish this thing. And I said, I wonder if you'd probably do a lot better since you and Jimmy now, Jimmy do it all the time. Why don't you go back and re-record that first one? I mean, I was really fucking up the Brady Bunch. Probably not the best to have your opening show where some dude is just dogging on it hard. And he said, that's not a bad idea. Because I brought it up, he didn't feel bad about it. And they did. They re-recorded it and re-released it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, just because of that. So
you are never welcome on my podcast startups again. You're uninvited to future podcast startups.
Well, you know what? Bring me on to something I actually like. Not something I fucking hate and went in saying, dude, why do you want me on here? I hate the Brady Bunch. It's such bullshit, that show.
But his show isn't. Just
The Brady Bunch. I can't stand that.
I have a really cool Tack after show story, only relevant for the after show for any listeners that are our council members and know who Tack was with regards to us.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we think. I don't know right now.
No, I talked to him like a day or two ago.
He could be dead. You never know.
That's true.
COVID's a bitch.
Aw, dude, come on. We don't bring up COVID, especially like that. We are in Florida.
All right. So what I looked up off of your little clue that is somehow linked to all of us.
Yes.
I looked up Space Oddity by David Bowie because I can never remember, like when I go to look up David Bowie, it's just not somebody I listen to. It's like the one song that stuck with me. And it's only because we had Hot Pink come on in studio and like cover it for us.
In our old studio, they were doing it a cappella. Well, it wasn't all a cappella. They had 2 guitars, but that was it. So it was more instrumental, I guess.
Unplugged.
Sad. Unplugged. Hot Pink Unplugged.
We still have those MP3s.
And we heard the only ever Hot Pink original song.
That's true. We have it.
Not China
Didn't you say
Eyes,
they
China
broke?
Trees.
Just let it go away. It was one time. It was one time.
Didn't you say they broke up?
Yeah, super sad news.
What the hell? How did that happen?
I don't know. know the drama behind it. I mean, I talked to a couple of the band members still, but I think a couple of them wanted to go a certain direction, and they were pretty integral.
And I think with cover bands, it almost always comes down to at least one person or more gets in there and doesn't want to be a cover band anymore. They want to sing originals, but you're making money off the covers.
Yeah. They sell out 650-seat theaters 5 times a weekend to do like the Beatles
or they may just want to, people might just want to cover different music. Like, I'm tired of these songs. Can we cover other stuff? And people are like, no, we want to do these songs that are popular. Well, I'm tired of doing this shit. I want to go do. I want to go do I want to be a Beach Boys cover band.
Those guys are geniuses. I'd be willing to bet it's to. So I'm hoping, and I don't know anything on the inside, but I'm hoping it's so they can go write their own music and come back with a Hot Pink album. I would fucking love that.
That would be...
It's probably not going to happen, but it would be cool.
That would be super cool. And I think the biggest bummer, I mean, it's a shame to see all that talent separated, but like you said, they brought to our local playhouse like huge shows, and they were just enormous. Like... James' ability to cover like Freddie Mercury was like the Queen show was...
Yeah, it was
absurdly good. He was so good.
For the listeners who don't know what the fuck we're talking about,
yeah,
Hot Pink is a local Brevard County, I guess Central Florida, because they really go Tampa.
Really,
down,
they're the number one cover band locally.
I would put them against any other cover band in the world. They're
really
amazing
good
for their genre.
Yeah.
For their genre. They're an amazing band, and they're very good friends of the show. We've had them on some of our old show that we used to host, Living Podcariously. They were a ton of fun, and we hope that they end up reforming and growing and learning from this little experience that they're going through right now. But man, they're fucking awesome. All right, anyway.
All right, I need input. I need ideas. I need a competitive list idea that's gonna fuck Adam over. All right, let's brainstorm. Let's do this, council.
Fucked you over.
You didn't goose egg tonight. You did good.
You're right. You're right.
What was the final score?
It was 17-7.
Yeah, see, it wasn't that. Like, it wasn't a total slaughter.
That's true. Yeah, it was only you only more than doubled my score.
I got.
Fine. Let's do like top 10 mortgage
out
laws.
Out of 20,
I'll just do trivia. I'll host it.
Out of 20 total points possible for a song.
You got 17.
I got 17 of the 20. I'm happy with that.
Let's see.
And none of them did I get nothing. The ones I missed, I either missed. I think I missed who sang it on one of them.
I think so.
And I missed the name of the song on two. Where he got it ahead of me.
You guys ready to get out of here?
Ready? Well, get out of here to the after show.
Yeah, to the after show. Discord and our council members, thank you guys very much. We love you and we appreciate you more than you can know. If you're interested in becoming a council member and getting access to our exclusive after show, got about 35 episodes in there right now. I've done it for half a year at this point. Head over to twisted10.com. There is a council member button there that takes you over to our Patreon page. Go check it out. I guess that's it. Go check out Manscaped. Use discount code TWISTED10, all one word, all caps, no numbers, for 20% off on any of your purchases and free worldwide shipping. So thank you, Manscaped, for hooking us up with sponsorship.
And if you're still here, on wherever you're listening to us at, please rate, review, and subscribe. Be honest.
No, we want 5 stars.
No. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Be honest.
Lie. Give us some 5 stars.
Give us the 5 stars.
On behalf of the Twisted 10, I was your host tonight, Adam.
I'm Ron.
And I'm Josh.
See, it worked. We pointed tonight. It worked. In studio together. See, we're learning. Tell us we're not a very production-worthy Star Trek fan.
I think we're highly produced.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. And to end the show, number 1, engage. Wait, does he say energize or engage?
Energize is if you're getting beamed up or whatever. Beamed down. It's engage.
Engage.
Engage.